There are powerful, deep healing benefits of working with the spirits of the plants, and I've been working with them for over 15 years. I've trained now in two different indigenous traditions with the Shipibos along with Ernesto Garcia, who's a very renowned tabacadero. What I want to share with you today is I just completed a men's retreat, and I've been working with the same group of men fairly consistently over a period of 5 or 6 years. So there's something important to understand about the safety and the container that gets to be created over one retreat and then over an extended period of time of developing a rapport, a relationship of safety to be able to go deep and enter into early wounding. So this particular, I'm going to just share one experience without saying the person's name, but it's something that I resonate with because I've had a similar experience in my background. And he was a person who, as a young man, just about 20, he was sexually molested by a trusted adult within his religious community. And that left quite a scar and wound on him. So that was one of the pieces that he had brought for healing that he wasn't even aware that he brought for seven years ago. He was aware of the narrative around what had happened, the memory, but hadn't been able to access the deep wounding in the body, the injury to the instincts, the lack of vitality within himself and trust. And so what was so beautiful on this particular retreat is he turned into a wild cat, feral cat, and really took back and claimed his power, felt very empowered in his body. And it was such a long period of integrating this, residual, lingering feeling of disempowerment and really claiming that power for himself in a strong way, but at the same time, soft and endearing. So this is one example of what can happen with plant medicine over a period of time. I like the idea of working with one particular facilitator or curandera because they get to know you, you get to develop a relationship, because it isn't only what's happening with the spirits of the plants, it's what's happening in the container of the space within the individual and then in the space between us. So there's music happening all of the time in a really rich, deepening way. And I just want to say for myself, after this particular retreat, often at the end of a retreat, I'll have a few days of feeling very giddy and wild and alive and just a lot of energy to want to do things. And this time it's different. It's like a really deep settling, a quietude, maybe a more settling home inside of myself where I just want to snuggle up and not do too much of anything and really listen and listen carefully for how I'm being guided for the next step in my own journey. And this is a wonderful feeling, to feel fresh and to not feel a push to have to do anything. While at the same time, I understand that many of us have to do things. And I've probably come a long ways to be able to get to this place of not feeling that. So I'm going to celebrate that. So lastly, if you like my channel, please like and comment, ask any questions. I'm going to be putting on some more videos regarding the spirits of the plants and the powerful healing that can happen on my retreats. And I have a retreat upcoming. Sometimes I have them small ones, small intimate in California. And that you can go to my website and send a contact request to get that information. You will notice on the website that I have one coming up in Vermont and then one in England for this year. Others may get added to the calendar, but I'm not traveling as much as I used to Europe. I've been going to Europe for about 8 years, and that part is slowing down. So I'm here more locally. So if you're interested in that, go to my website, prajnaohara.com, or put something in the comments. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.